Hello folks, on our tour across the heartland of Pennsylvania we come across another place in what's known as Amish Country, or Pennsylvania Dutch Country as some may call it as well. Here we are in front of, well, right now we're in Lancaster City. I thought this would be a very small town, but it's quite a city actually. Where we're going is the Lancaster Central Market. Now, although Lancaster, Pennsylvania is sort of known as the capital of Amish Country, you won't find many Amish people here. In fact, most of the population just seems like general people like you or I, not conforming to a certain culture of the Amish. I'm not sure how to phrase that, but what you can find here in Lancaster are the results of the produce and what's made in the Amish country being delivered here and sold in these marketplaces around town. And it's a good place for people to congregate if they want to learn a bit of history. As you can tell, the buildings are quite old. Alright, let's go to the Central Market and see if we can find anything Pennsylvania Dutch or Amish. Hi! Do you have whoopie pie?
We do.
Wonderful. Chocolate whoopie pie? Is there any place I can get scrapple here?
That's a good question. You can try at the meat stand behind here, like in the second row.
Yeah, you can get it.
You think when you get old enough? Yeah, love it and fine.
Hi. Do you know where I can get, like, scrapple? Wonderful.
This is our scrapple that we make from our pigs that we raise in our truck.
Wonderful.
It is the best scrapple in the world.
Great. I will take it.
I like it.
Yeah, I would love one of those vanilla. Yes, yes. So, you are Pennsylvania Dutch, right?
Yeah,
Do you speak Pennsylvania Dutch?
Deutsch.
Ja, ich kann eigentlich ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen.
Oh ja?
Können Sie mich verstehen?
Ja, wo kommst du von?
Fragst du mich, woher ich komme?
Ja.
Ja, ich komme aus New York. I actually have a question. I'm just curious. I'm traveling and stuff. And are you Pennsylvania Dutch, Mennonite?
Yeah, Pennsylvania Dutch.
Okay. So you definitely have a rich, steep tradition.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome. I really admire people who stick to the traditions and stuff. What a journey that was, just walking around in the market and seeing all these different things, from the food to the produce. Well, food is produce. And we even saw little handcraft goods here and there. It was such a cultural experience that we don't really get to see in modern town and city life. So among the experience of walking around, seeing the people, talking to them a few times, I bought a few things. And all of these things have something to do with Pennsylvania or Pennsylvania Dutch culture. Well, let's dig into it. First, what we have is called whoopie pie. Now, this, if you think of what an Oreo is, it's a hard cookie with soft, creamy inside and more of a chocolate outside, but with this it's more of a pie, as the name suggests. And although you can get similar things around the country, there's nothing like the authentic whoopie pie from Pennsylvania, more specifically from Amish Country in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. One bite, I can instantly tell why it's a Pennsylvania favorite. So if you're in Lancaster, go and get yourself a whoopie pie. It's basically a chocolate cake with sugary frosting in the middle, all on the go, which fits in the palm of your hand. Next, what we have is something called scrapple. And outside Pennsylvania, it's virtually unknown, but this is honestly a favorite of mine. So, think of the pig. When it's slaughtered, you eat it for the ham, bacon, pork, whatever. But then there's still a large chunk of the pig, such as the face, the nose, the ears, which are uneaten, so they're just laying around. What do you do with them? You grind it up, you process it, and what you have is basically the remnants, the scraps, hence scrapple. Now, I can't eat it raw, I have to cook it, but I can show you pictures of what it would look like cooked. Let me just say it has a very savory flavor. It's almost as good as if you're eating bacon. Trust me on that, it's a great Pennsylvania staple. Oh, now wasn't that really cool? So, next time you want an immersive cultural experience and to try some good food, come to the Lancaster Central Market. You won't be disappointed. Let's see a little bit more of the city. For those of you who, after visiting the bustling city, need some time to relax and go to a peaceful place, well, Lancaster County Central Park is just the place for you. After a busy day, it's truly wonderful to kick back and enjoy the nice peaceful views here. As I'm in nature and no longer in the city, it gives you a good perspective. Once there was a gentle land of rolling hills in southern Pennsylvania, and the Amish and the Mennonites, they stopped here and cultivated it and made it their own, bringing with them traditions of the old world. And in today's world, with electricity and internet and all of this modern gadgetry, those people, they still retain their old traditions by abstaining from a lot of modern things that most societies nowadays have. And I have to say, I really admire how they stuck to their traditions and have maintained it as such. That's very hard to do when you see cultures all over the world slowly losing their traditional culture, which is a sad thing in my opinion. I think it's such an inspiring thing that around the city of Lancaster still are Amish and Mennonite towns and villages which still retain the traditional type of lifestyle. Believe it or not, as I was driving into the heart of Amish Country, it started to smell like manure from the inside of my car as I was driving. So I guess that's how you know you're in Amish country, when there's farms, and naturally as a result of that, the place smells like manure. So I hope I can express that as sort of a compliment, a testament to how the Amish have been able to maintain their culture to such a strong extent. Anyway, what am I rambling about? Lancaster is a great place for you all to visit, where the old traditions and new advances meet together to form one fun city. Anyway, we can't really get a good view of the city from up here. It's a bit obscured by all these trees, so this is the best I can do at this high peak of Lancaster County Central Park. Anyway, where I'm standing right now in the aforementioned named park. More travels to come. I will see you all at the next location.